Helu. Helu works in many ways like sonar, but on a much deeper and more powerful level. Helu does not replace sonar but complements it, just as reiki enhances all other healing modalities. Sonar complements Helu. Draw a standard sonar, then add the two lines into the center and complete the pyramid on top. Heals unconscious patterns. Use Helu to break up negative patterns in the unconscious mind, which we use to insulate ourselves from the truth. This helps to shatter delusion and denial while helping heal the shadow self. Helu helps us work through denial and blame of others for situation in our lives. Helu helps us accept that imperfect part of ourselves so we can bring it into our conscious mind, love it and heal it. Heals the shadow self. The shadow self exists in the unconscious mind. It is composed of the parts of ourselves that we believe are unacceptable, and so we try to hide them, denial, by shoving them down into the unconscious mind. We will often see these unwanted parts in others' projection and dislike them for it. These unwanted parts often go into the second chakra. Helu can be directed to work on and heal the shadow self. This can be done by having the client focus on an unwanted experience or a behavior that has been difficult to heal. As they do this, ask them if any parts of their body feel tense, or if there is an area within the body that they feel the cause of this problem is located. Sometimes this is the second chakra. Activate Helu and direct it into the area. Heal sexual and physical abuse issues. Trauma such as physical and sexual abuse is very painful. It is not always necessary to relive these experiences and re-experience the trauma in order to heal. The compassionate action of Helu, when used with sonar, helps us release the energy from the abuse or pain without needing to re-experience the trauma. These issues can often be processed by simply having an understanding of what took place without a need to feel all the emotions and pain. However, since the higher power is guiding the healing process, it will decide if feeling the pain is necessary to complete the healing and allow this to happen when it's appropriate for the client. When this happens, it usually takes place with only a small part of the pain coming into consciousness, just enough for the person to understand the feelings that are being healed. Dispels psychic and psychological attack. The only reason we are physically attacked is because we are creating it. Helu can help us release the part of ourselves that is creating the psychic attack, heal it and release it to the higher power. Often as we come into our own power, we may not be confident because we have misused power in the past. This may cause us to be attacked by ourselves or by others who feel threatened by our increased power. Helu can be used to help us deal wisely and compassionately with our own power and to release any part of ourselves that attracts psychic attack. Remember, the best way to deal with psychic attack is to accept that we have created this experience for ourselves from within ourselves as a way to know ourselves more completely and to heal. Focus on what you or the client is doing to create, attract the psychic attack and send Helu Reiki energy to it to heal, release it. Follow your inner guidance when doing this and allow yourself to learn as you heal. Helu will guide you to become a better healer. Helu is a powerful healing tool. Helu can activate a laser beam of healing light, which can be focused on a less than light area and facilitate intense healing. It is helpful with psychic healing of tumors and cysts and many other imbalances. When used with the aura cleaning technique, it takes on the energy of the spiritual surgery tool, which has the ability to break through even the densest concentration of less than light energies. Helu goes to an area that contains less than light energy and fills it with a very focused, concentrated beam of light, which dissipates the denser energy. After you have used Zonar and Helu to prepare the person for healing and to do deep healing work, you will now be ready to fill the area with love by using hearth. Hearth. Draw the cross with the first line going down, then draw the left and right sides and then the circles. Hearth heals the heart and all issues relating to the heart. It can also be used to fill in a healed area with love where negative energy or blocks have been removed. Helps heal relationships. Hearth can be used to heal relationships of all kinds. When two people are involved in a relationship, there is a third entity that exists, the relationship itself. If there is difficulty in the relationship, or if you simply want to improve your relationship, use hearth along with the Usui distance symbol to send hearth to the relationship. This will create a loving and compassionate feeling between two people, so they will more easily solve any problems that may come up and will enjoy each other's company much more. Hearth can improve a relationship that is already good. However, some relationships are codependent and not healthy for those involved. So, if this is the case and it is time for relationship to end, then hearth will help it end in a healthy way. Because Reiki is guided by the higher power, you will not be able to use hearth to get someone to enter into romantic relationship with you against their will. It cannot be used to control people, only to empower them to come from love and to make wise decisions for themselves. Develops good habit. If you want to develop a good habit, the best way to do this is to allow yourself to love what you want to do. When you look at all the habits that are healthy for a person to have, you will always be able to find some group or someone who loves that activity. There are people who love to cook and eat healthy food, or who love to exercise, or who love to meditate, or who love their work, or who love a balanced life. Sometimes we have trauma around things that are healthy for us. Hearth can help us heal the trauma, so we develop a natural love of things that are healthy for us to do. If there is a habit you would like to create for yourself, write it on a piece of paper and put it between your hands and send heart to it. Do this every day and also spend time during the thing you want to develop a habit for. You will find it easier and easier to be evolved with the new activity, and soon you will love to do it. Try this, it works. Heals addictions. If a person is addicted to something, it usually means they have a problem with their heart. A person will turn to drugs, alcohol, or destructive relationships and behavior because there is something in their life that isn't fulfilling the love that they need. Heart will restore the balance within their heart so that they love life. When a person loves life, it is very unlikely that they are going to become addicted to something that is harmful. If you love yourself, you will take good care of yourself. Use the Usui distance symbol to send heart to the addiction. Develops compassionate action. Compassionate action is the most essential part of the spiritual life. It is the key to both personal happiness and planetary healing. Heart can help develop the motivation for compassionate action by healing the heart. The wisdom that comes from the heart becomes available to guide us in all our actions. Heart helps us heal with ourselves so we can openly love others unconditionally. A wonderful revelation that comes to all who practice compassionate action is that it is not a surprise to do so, but a joy and blessing. Contact spiritual beings. Heart can be used to receive blessings from spiritual beings such as Mother Mary, Kuan Yin of Avalokiteswara, who are the embodiment of compassionate action. Use the Usui distance symbol and send heart to these spiritual beings. Ask for their blessing so your heart will be healed and you will be better to help others. You will discover that love is the greatest power. The original Reiki ideals state Reiki is the secret art of inviting happiness, and heart is a symbol that can just do that. Use heart often to create love in your heart for yourself, others, or for anything in life worth doing, having, or being. After you have used Zonar Helu Heart and are ready to complete the session, you can go to Rama. Iyava, draw the three first, then the sword on its back. Claim your power. Sometimes there are others in our lives that try to control how we live. If we have a goal or our way of being that we want to create for ourselves, but there are those who don't want us to, it can make our achievements more difficult. Our plans and goals can become clouded by their negative